Hello, welcome to my day in the life. It's 6:45 and I'm about to go out for a run, so I'll be back when I'm more awake. Running is a way for me to really relieve stress in the day and kind of gather my thoughts, and it's also a great way to meet my friends because they run too. So while I'm nice and sweaty, I'm going to do something that I've been meaning to for ages, which is bury some rotting bones on my balcony in a potato bag. The lunchbox of doom. In the Master's Experimental Archaeology class, I was present for butchering a deer with stone tools, which was really fun. It's a little bit gross, but actually it was definitely not as gross as I thought it would be. And as I look at animal bones and the butchery marks that are left behind on them, I asked if I could have the bones so I could study what kind of marks got left behind. But unfortunately the bones smell really bad. I put them in biological washing powder for a few days, but they still smell awful. So I'm going to now bury them, and hopefully over a couple of months they'll all be returned to nature, apart from the bony bit that I can then use to look at the butchery marks. For today's art attack, you will need a box of smelly bones, a bag of smelly bones, a bag of compost, and a grow bag that you grew potatoes in last year. I just hope this works, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so... Oh god, it smells really bad. Oh, I was sure there was a humerus in there somewhere. Okay. Right, I've got my bones. There they are. There, so now I've folded the top down, so hopefully all the little bugs that I need to eat the flesh will get in there, but the seagulls won't. That's the plan. So now I'm making my lunch. Something else I do every day. Yum! So now I'm off to campus. So this is my normal route to campus, and this bit is the really big hill bit. So kind of feeling my run right now. And leave the building. Welcome to my desk. I've got a 2-screen setup, which is really useful. Oh look, you can see me. Hello. And I'm a massive fan of sticky notes, which are everywhere, and also slippers. Slippers, slippers, slippers. Loads of plants. I'm the only one in here at the moment, so I can kind of give you a quick tour. There's normally lots of us in here, but as it's summer, quite a lot of us are away on excavations. So at the moment there's a few people in, but quite irregularly. So we'll see how many people come in today and hopefully go to the pub later. Yay! My main job today is finishing writing up a case study that I've been working on for a while. So last year I went to Europe, and this is one from Hungary, and looked at lots of bones from lots of different sites to analyse diet from the Neolithic. So what I'm doing today is transferring lots of data that I've been working on in Excel on my screen over here. I've been making graphs out of them, looking at the different types of species on different sites, and looking at carcass processing, things like how people butchered the carcass, and if they're using all the carcass parts that they possibly can from animals, or if they're only bothering with getting the very best ones, which to me can suggest if they're getting all the best ones that they don't need the other ones, basically, so they're using other sources of food. So yeah, basically transferring the stuff that's the data over into Word and then writing about that stuff. I'm on my 12th site now of 12, so I'm getting kind of bored of doing this. So I'm really looking forward to having finished this and moving on to some more research-based stuff. So here's something I'm quite proud of. I set up autocorrect to complete words for me, basically. So because I've got a lot of site names in different languages, they're really hard to write, and they've got a lot of accents on them as well. So here are my hands to type. So if I write in Polgar, which is a region in Hungary, it automatically puts in the A for me, the accent. And then depending on which letter I write next, it completes the site for me, which is just really useful. Shall we go and get a cup of tea? It's tea break time! We're all having tea break. So this is the view from our tea break room. which is just pretty amazing. So welcome to the university's bone lab. Here we have human and animal specimens that are used in teaching collections and for us zooarchaeologists to use as reference collections. So if you get a bone and we don't know what it is, that's when we go to the bone lab and we look in all of our specimen boxes. Going from that way, we've got a horse, a cow, a deer, a sheep, a goat, and then a pig. And then we've got our bird and fish collection here. So these are the pictures of the bone that my mum has sent me. So now I'm going to look in our reference collection to find the chicken one, because I think it's a chicken sternum, so that's the breastbone. Here's our chicken that we know is a chicken, and here's the one that we're not sure about. Yeah, look at that. I might just double check though. I might just double check it's not a goose. No, a goose is much, much wider. So not the same as that one at all. So I think that I'm happy with my original estimate of it being a chicken. It's missing some bits, my reference collection is, but yeah, pretty happy with that. Cool. We're gonna go get ice cream! Yeah! So I just got a text from my friend Philippe, who's an experimental archaeologist, and it pretty much said, if you want to see some real archaeology, then come to the experimental lab at 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna go and see what's going on and see if it does qualify as real archaeology. Ho ho! Hello! Were you doing some real archaeology?
Yes.
Go on then, tell me all about it.
These are my molds out of my blanks, out of this one.
Oh yeah, okay.
And this is like the best shape we could get to nap them into curved stuff, which are supposed to look like.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So you'll try and nap those over there into these?
Yeah.
We're off to the pub! Yay! So what I kind of wanted to say was that, like, we really do have a really nice group of people here and a really positive research community, and we're going to prove that by going to the pub with them all and not talking about our research.
And everything else after that. Start the day
Cheers,
right.
guys!